Good evening, YouTube. Name's Eric. I'm here to do a self-assessment over my human development course. It's an online course at my university I'm taking this summer. The course was excellent. I give it an A plus. I've always had an interest in human development, wanting to know why people do the things they do, why they think the way they think. So I already had an interest in the course. But I had to, exercise a little self-discipline because it was online, and there's deadlines that you have to meet. You have to make sure you do your work. But like I said, the desire kind of helped me with that. So overall, I definitely have gained from taking this course. Understanding the science behind human development kind of helps you acquire a certain level of knowledge in regards to, the biological, the cognitive, and the social aspects of development. And it definitely, kind of sparks an interest within yourself, within myself, to understand why I think the way I think, why I do the things I do. When I was a child, why did I possibly think the way I did? When I was a teenager, why did I partake in certain things that I see now may have been very harmful to me? So it's all about development. It's all about learning of who you are, where you came from, and the life events that has created what you are today. How Eric is to this moment, is a part of my human development. Again, majority of what I read caused self-reflection, but it also caused me to evaluate my relationships with others. Sometimes as human beings, it's easy to just take things for face value and make a judgment, and based on that judgment, live out whatever it is based on what you have come up with. But it's kind of unfair in a lot of ways, because everyone has a story. Everyone has a personal development, and that we sell each other short by not taking that into consideration when we interact with one another. So I will say this. I'm a 37-year-old man, so I am definitely in the early middle school stage, middle adulthood. But I returned back to school full time a year and a half ago, so I am physically in the early adult stage, going through college, kind of trying to develop goals and aspirations for myself. But I'm definitely at the middle adulthood stage too, because I have a mortgage, I have to, car note, I have to pay bills. I have two daughters that I'm responsible for, not just emotionally, but financially. So it's an interesting dynamic, which actually the book has helped me to understand, and give you a guideline on what to expect when certain emotions, or thoughts come up during these two stages. I'm definitely more equipped now for college than I was when I first graduated from high school. And the book has kind of allowed me to see why that is from a scientific approach. So, but from all the different stages that I have lived through and I have read about, I'm definitely interested in the stage I am in now, which is the middle adulthood. But I found the adolescent to early adulthood really sparked my interest, because I believe that that's when my life really took off, both physically, mentally, and socially. And it intrigued me to understand why I thought a certain way when I was in my adolescence compared to why I thought a certain way in my early adulthood compared to where I am now. It's very fascinating. Um, so, and I also kind of have learned the importance of respecting other people's development. Um, you know, someone who's introverted may have just had that genetic personality, but I understand now that there are a series of life lessons and experiences that introvert may have walked through in after life that has created a personality that's more inner than outer, based, which is opposite of what I am. I've always been an extrovert, but as I continue to grow, I find myself desiring, needing balance as when it comes to personal time and time with other people or other relationships. Um, so again, I mean, it's been a great course. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about human development, and as a middle school education major, math and science, this course can only help me to with the attempt to understand the students, the adolescents of today's time compared to what it was when I was growing up, and how to relate and how to be a better teacher and a better educator. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your comments, if you guys leave any. I'm very open to any feedback that you may have. Thanks again, and I recommend a human development course for anybody. I believe that you can only be better yourself by taking a course like this. Take care. Peace.